Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Jodie. Basically, I've decided to do things a little bit different tonight. Obviously you can see I'm in my bedroom, sat on my bed, and I have my comfy pillow, which is Happiness is Homemade. So this is just my sort of leaning post. Basically I decided to come on and let you guys know what I do to fill my time during lockdown other than working from home. So I currently work a 37-hour week. I work usually in an office, but now because of lockdown and the fact that I have severe asthma, they have been able to send a computer home for me, which has been absolutely perfect, and I am so grateful for the job that I am in, and I know how lucky I am. As I say, this is a video just to show all of you guys what it is that I've been enjoying throughout lockdown. So first of all, I'm going to say sorry, I don't have any makeup on today. I have just had a Herbalife pamper night via Zoom call. So we did face masks, we used all of the different products, and we just went through a bit of a pamper routine, had a bit of a catch up with the team and a bit of a giggle, just some of the things that we would usually do within the wellness centre in Pembroke. So yeah, it was lovely to catch up with all of those people. So that is one thing that I do I speak to them a lot, and I keep in touch with all of those guys, so shout out to all of you if you're watching. Okay, so as a lot of you know by now, I am literally obsessed with Disney and Harry Potter. So for Christmas, Rob, who is my husband, bought me 2 of the new Harry Potter illustrated books. I haven't had time to read them just because I have a crazy hectic lifestyle. Usually I'm really busy, so I just hadn't had time to really sit down and enjoy them, and I didn't want to just read them without being able to read them and really enjoy them. What is going on with my hair? I'm hoping that's just the light and not making it look funny. So yeah, as I say, I hadn't had time to really sit down, enjoy them, and I just really wanted to be able to appreciate all of the artwork and the illustrations that are in them. So as per tradition, I started with the Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. As everybody knows, these are written by J.K. Rowling, or Rowling, whichever way you like to pronounce them, but they are illustrated by Jim Kay. And honestly, if you guys haven't already read these, and I mean as in the illustrated versions, you really need to do so. The illustrations brought the book back to life for me, and as much as I love these stories and I love the films, this book was really brought back to life for me because of the illustrations and the interpretations that are in them. So it is definitely worth a read. I am just about now ready to start on the Chamber of Secrets, and again it is illustrated by Jim Kay. I haven't started this one yet. I only finished the Philosopher's Stone last night, but I do read these amongst other things that I am reading. So one of the other books that I am currently reading is The Evolution, and this is by Giovanni and Tom Fletcher. They are a married couple. The first book in this series was The Eve of Man. Now that book I actually had to post up to Queenie and Princess Eleanor in Taunton, because when I was telling her about the book and how amazing Eve of Man was, and that Evolution had just come out, she really wanted to read them. Now this is Queenie, not Eleanor. And she looked absolutely everywhere for the book and couldn't get Eve of Man anywhere, but she had managed to get The Evolution. So what I did was posted up the first book to her, knowing that she is very precious over books like I am. I hate page benders. I can't stand it. Get a bookmark, or just remember what page you're on. Just don't do it. It's sacrilege, it really is. So yeah, so I posted that book up to her and she's been absolutely raving about it. But again, like me, because this is the second book, it has only just been released. I know that the next one is going to be about a year before it comes out, so I am reading this one very, very slowly so that I can really, really enjoy it before the next one comes out. And again, I've been reading it alongside and in between the Harry Potter books. So yeah, highly recommend them if you haven't already read them. I would imagine most people have already read the Harry Potter books, but honestly, get the illustrated versions, they are just phenomenal. One of the other books that I am currently on, and I'm not reading it, I am cheating, I use my Audible for it, and that is Terry Pratchett's Going Postal. I believe this was one of his, I say earlier books. Obviously Terry Pratchett was writing books well before I could read books. So I believe this one is from 2001, and I listen to the Going Postal book a lot, whether I'm cooking dinner, having a workout in the garden, relaxing in the garden. If I'm just playing on my iPad whilst Rob is watching a programme, I will have my headphones in with the Going Postal books. I've always loved Terry Pratchett's sort of writing and the way that he brings things to life, especially with the Discworld series. I absolutely love it. I can't get enough loves in there for how much I do adore the way that he wrote and the books that are coming out. So I believe I've got around 38 minutes left of Going Postal, so once that's finished I will be getting the next book in the series, which is Thud. So I'm so excited about reading that. I honestly just can't wait for it. It's going to be brilliant. So in and around work, all of my reading, I do try and get out if I can at quieter times of the day with the dog. Obviously, well, I would say, you know, he's here. He is here, but he is asleep currently on Rob's pillow. He likes being close, but he also loves the bed, so I'm not going to kick him out of it anytime soon. Rob can do that. So yeah, if it is a quieter time in the day, I do try to get out for my hours exercise with him. But with the weather being so good and with everybody being out and about for their hours exercise, I haven't got out as much as I've wanted to. But that is purely because I am sort of self-isolating. I am trying very, very hard to stay away from people. I even go to the shops at quieter times in the day. Obviously Rob is still working his usual 40+ hour week, and again, I know how lucky we are to both be able to have a full-time income coming into the house. But it does mean that because Rob is working out of the house and he works such unsociable hours at times, it means that I do have to try and do the predominant of the shopping, which is fine. I do tend to wear a mask. I try to be as safe and as cautious as possible, but you know, if I've got to do a shop, I really don't want to be going out then again and risking getting anything with the dog and things like that. So yeah, it's strange times at the moment, but you know, whatever we can do to keep ourselves going, keep mental health at bay as much as possible, and just keep going, really. One of my complete escapes is my Nintendo Switch, and I know a lot of people are saying about how they have Nintendo Switches and how much they love it, and that it is a major escape for a lot of people. Now, I've had mine for around 2 years-ish. Rob actually bought it for me for a Christmas present, and he ordered it whilst we were in Florida. So I believe it was 2017 that I got this. So yeah, December 2017, so around 2.5 years-ish now. I also got brought the day that it was released the Animal Crossing game. Now, Rob is quite a big gamer. He has gaming PCs and also PlayStation 4s. And when I say 4s or PCs, that's because that is plural. There's 2. So there is a PC for me, a PC for him, and the same again goes with PlayStations. And this is purely because I have his old gaming PC so that I can edit and have my own little bubble, because he didn't want me on his gaming PC whilst editing in case he wanted to go on and game with the boys, which I completely understand, but it is a bit of a nightmare. I swear it's an addiction, honestly. When it came to the PlayStation 4s, the only reason why we have 2 of them in the household is purely because his PlayStation that we have up in the bedroom just over here on the unit, the cooling fan, I believe, it was starting to sort of get a little bit dodgy. So if Rob was playing on it for more than an hour, the cooling fan wouldn't cool the PlayStation and it would just automatically switch off. So he could be mid-game, not saving anything, and the whole thing would just turn off. So when he was playing Assassin's Creed especially, he would get so annoyed with it. It was so funny, but obviously for him it wasn't, but for me I would just sit there sort of chuckling away. So I decided then, the same year that I got this, that I would get him a new PlayStation 4, and that one is then downstairs for him to play, and the old one came upstairs because we only use it now for Netflix or Disney Plus. So going back to my Switch, I only have a couple of games that I do religiously play. So one of them is Spyro the Dragon. I remember playing Spyro when I was younger. I believe I played it on the PlayStation at the time, and absolutely loved it. So when it got released for this, Rob did buy it for me, and I do sort of flit in between Spyro the Dragon and Animal Crossing. Now, for me, what I love about Spyro is how I get to act like a kid again. I remember some of the actions and me and my brother playing, and every time I got stuck my brother would have to take over and things like that. So now as an adult, what I love is that I can actually do it myself. Still get stressed, still die a lot, always gonna die a lot. Don't think I'll actually ever get to finishing it, but I hope I will. What I love about Animal Crossing is that your creativity side can come out a little bit. You've got Tom Nook, who is the most annoying raccoon I have ever met in my life, yet I am so addicted to Animal Crossing and playing a game where the animals don't talk other than beep boop, beep boop, beep beep boop. And I swear I hear that in my sleep. But I love being able to create my island, be able to go and interactively play with other people online with it. I love the Facebook groups that are with it that I am involved with as well. I've got 2 of them on the go, so I'm in the UK one and the over 25s one. And in there it's great because you are able to interact with people, and if you need help or you're looking for certain furniture or certain fruit, I love that people come together and they can give you the dodo code to either go to their island or you give them yours so they can come to you. I also love being able to, you know, run around, chop down trees, plant flowers, plant trees, go fishing. You can upgrade your house constantly. It does get to a certain size where that does stop, but I've got something like 500,000 bells of a mortgage essentially with Tom Nook, the most annoying raccoon, and that's enabled me to have 3 rooms in my home, so I'm quite happy with that. But honestly, if you were to see my house, there is literally nothing in those rooms. It's a bit of a dull shell. I'm just trying to sort of spruce up my island and get my rating up and things like that. But yeah, so that is predominantly what sort of takes up my time around work during lockdown to stop me going stir crazy, really. As I said, I am on Herbalife. I say I'm on Herbalife, it is more of a lifestyle choice for both myself and Rob these days. We really enjoy the products, and as if you've been with me for a while on this channel, you will see that I did a review of Herbalife products, so if you do want to have a look at that, go check it out. In and around that, because obviously we will at some point be going through our IVF now that the clinic's reopened from the 11th of May. I am trying to be the healthiest that I can be, so I have started working out more. Just today I did a 37-minute run walk. I'm not quite full running yet, but I am trying. And I also did some weights training then with Rob, so we are a little bit of a husband and wife team. I'm hoping that in sort of due course he won't be as camera shy and he will be on more of these vlogs with me. Obviously he is in some of them, but he doesn't like sort of sitting in front of the camera with me. But I'm hoping that eventually we can, so that we can talk about our favourite bits of Disney and Universal, and I've got all of these different ideas for vlogs, but obviously I sort of need my partner in crime to help me with them. So yeah, I'm hoping that that is something that we can get sorted in the future. If there's any ideas or tips and hints that you want to leave me, please leave them in the comments down below. Please feel free to do that. I do have Instagram and Facebook, so you can find me on Facebook and it's Jodie-Marie Clark. And you can find me on my Instagram page, which is Disney Obsessed 91. I will put them on the screen as well so that you can see them. But yeah, if as I say, you are new to the channel, please hit that subscribe and that notification bell so that you can see when new vlogs come on. And please hit like and give it a thumbs up. And thank you very much for watching, guys, and keep smiling. Bye!